Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone and today it's all about Matchbox's last SuperFast. It wasn't that long ago, 2020. This is the box. This was the box. I thought I had this, but no. And when I finally realised I didn't have it, and maybe I did have it and I swapped it because I thought I had a double. Long story short and all, you know me. I think I was being confused with this one. Different model completely, but you know, when you're glancing through many cars, it's easy to skim, isn't it? And your brain makes very quick calculations, and sometimes those calculations are incorrect. That was the situation here, but now I have all 15 to show you. Aren't you lucky? Let's get these off to one side, off to the wings, and I'll put that aside because it is number 10, and I have 9 others to show you before we get there. Starting off, drum roll please. It's this baby. I was thrilled when this one came out. It's in the Z range. It's 1982 Datsun 280 ZX or ZX, depending on where you're from. Made in Thailand, but heaps of detail on these. The SuperFast range has been recently replaced by the Collector's series. Same sort of thing, isn't it? I like the SuperFast name. I like that heritage. But I don't like closing these doors. Magnificent. White rims with that gold detailing. And rubber tyres. So much detail for a Matchbox. You get more expensive brands and you expect a much higher level of detail, but sometimes Matchbox surprises us. Number 2, this was a confusing number, wasn't it? And of course this is the 1974 Dodge Challenger. Did it open? Oh, it did. I forget. We waited and waited for that one, didn't we? Something must have gone wrong. But they finally gave it to us the following year with the different card. But that's what it's from. One of my all-time favourite Matchbox cars. It went from red with a white roof to blue. And, oh, look at that. So out of whack compared to the real car, but who cared? And you see the real car and you think that's out of whack. It's a bit like quite a few of the Matchbox range. I know the 79 Corvette is like that. You see a real 79 Corvette and you think, they screwed that up, because you're so used to looking at the Matchbox one. Yeah, expectations were high for me on this one when they finally brought it out. I was in two minds. I thought the roof should have been white, because to me that shade looks UV damaged. It's not. They just decided to go UV damaged. They did away with the chrome work, hence the opening bonnet. But nostalgia and expectation were really stacked up against this. But I've forgiven them since. I've gotten over it. That was number 2. Number 3 is a 6-wheeler. Have you seen this thing in action? I saw a doco on these. That's Australian for documentary. 6-wheeler. They got this baby airborne. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I had to replay it. Yeah. I'm not sure if it was stock standard. Probably not. Can't even remember the show I was watching. Oh, I do remember seeing it get airborne. Thought, no way. Come on. Come on, man. Beautiful, almost foil wrap blue. Yeah. That was the box. Here's the box. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. Imagine the fuel consumption. I'm not sure you'd care if you had the money to buy one. Get my toothpick handy, because I've lost all my other helpful things. Reluctant little fella. It's the Peace Wagon. What are we up to? Number 4. 59 Volkswagen Microbus. Officially. Unpainted base, and it's a plastic base. But there is so much going on this thing. Almost don't want to close those doors now that they're open, but I will. Lovely. Lovely! Line them all up. Might as well get that one out of the way. Volvo came in at number 5, and I was never quite sure what they were doing with this. Is it a police car? Is it a pace car? Is it a race car? Who knows? Maybe it's a nod to a real car. I don't know. Number 60 on the door. It feels like a race car. Volvo V60. It's all a bit confusing for me, but maybe you know exactly what it was all about. Good looking car. Rims look good. Everything looks good. So definitely earned a spot. Number 6. Get a pickup with a massive slab of a as the paint drops off. Good one. Massive slab of a bonnet and quite a few bits and pieces painted on that engine. It's not a bad effort at all. Really cool wheels. Blind you a little bit with that base. 63 Chevy C10. Even a bit of a wood grain going on that bed, and looks good in black. Don't really mind that there were no front and back details, but yep, definitely a winner. Number 7, you can count, is this fella. This came out in green. I'm not sure if the gold was first. I think the green was first, then the gold. I think. Opening doors. These doors actually like to open, which is a bonus, and like to close, more importantly. What have we got? It's the custom 1936 Ford Sedan. Really funky, isn't it? Matchbox chrome end plating. Really nice swept side number there. Number 8 is a cop car. 2006 Ford Crown Victoria police car. Ah yes, that's when they decided to go back to the real light bar rather than the taxi sign. Not sure what all is going on in that interior. Looks like a few airbags have gone off. Should we try to put a prisoner in there? Have to be a little prisoner, wouldn't it? Might be Arnie's kindergarten cop car. Put the toddlers in the back. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this. Not in a great way, but oof. Strange tyres too. Never got that. Never understood it. There was a lot going on with this. Good looking car in profile though, isn't it? This tyre's a bit off-road. 1971 is the next year they picked up on this series, and it is number 9 as I look for help. It's the 1971 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX. Very Japanese with those fender mirrors, and they've done it well with those matte gold rims. There's a lot going on all of these, isn't there? Terrific. Should we rip something open? Why not? 2018 Range Rover Vogue SE at number 10. There's the back. If I didn't show you earlier, I don't think I did. But yeah, very easy to get this one mixed up. Especially Know that there are quite a few cars in the collection to skim through to see if I've got any particular piece, and you know, we're all busy. It's got an opening bit. This one's come out in a nice deep blue, I think a pearly white, black, and of course this one. Yeah, plastic tailgate, but the colour matches quite okay. Not exact, but it's okay. I really enjoyed seeing this one come out with that little flick on the tail light and also the front end indicator, but that was a standout feature for me. So gee, didn't they do well. Now that, yeah, see the difference in the tail light there, or the indicator. Now that they've given us this one, this looks chunky and square. Just goes to show they don't have to change too much to make it look really up to date. Such a good looking thing. Next, number 11 is the 1968 Dodge D200 in black. Get the toothpick out of shut. By now they've given us maybe a few too many of these, but when this came out it was still very funky. Day-glow bed in orange, skyjacker slapped all over it. Loving the contrast, and those are big rubber tyres. Yeah, kind of funky. Not sure about all of the colours they've given us in that, but that's kind of funky. And sticking with the four drives at number 12, it's the Raptor SVT, and they've given us quite a few mainline versions of this as well. Red plastic base, Ford F-150 SVT Raptor 2010 model, and you get the spare wheel just aching for that chrome pen. Yeah, nice. Number 2, we did that. Number 12, number 13 is the 1962 Willys Jeep Wagon. Sort of a wood finish on this one. Not real wood, obviously, but looking great with that blue on the wood look. See if we can open these. These are notoriously hard. Maybe I'll shove it from the passengers. Actually, this is shove it from the driver's side. No, it is the... See? You get confused on this end of the planet. Strange steering wheel. I was shoving it from the passenger side. Now I'll shove it from the driver's side. Get out. Spare wheel in that window. Almost looks like that tailgate opens. But you've already got your two opening parts. What do you want? And we'll close those and hope for the best. Another chrome base, chrome roo bar, bull bar, push bar, whatever you want. I love what? Dunno. Camping maybe? No, I don't know. That's nice. Really nice blue. Didn't they do well? A couple more to go. Didn't they do well on this as we struggle with those big slab doors? It's the Pontiac. What is it? The 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix. I'll call it the Grand Prix because we're sophisticates. 1964 on the license plate, and those grille indicators just popping. Stunning paint job. Yeah, sweet. And one of my all-time favourite throwback castings, the 1980 Porsche 911 Turbo. This is the third version of the throwback. You know what I'm talking about, the throwback one. You know, man, the thing, as Joe Biden might say. We got a lovely blue. Wasn't that a lovely blue, the first one? Or maybe it was this one then, the red one. Can't remember. It's also confusing. Yeah, they actually pulled the doors off quite well. Not literally pulled the doors off. They accomplished what they set out to do quite well with the doors, put it that way. And gee, they look familiar. They wouldn't have done that, would they? No. No, they're different, I promise. But yeah, this is an obvious throwback to the 1979-ish Porsche 911 Turbo. And they gave us mirrors. What a wonderful, wonderful car. 1980 Porsche 911 Turbo to round out the big 15. Can you see them all? Should we go upstairs? Get that out of shot. Little imposter. So yeah, nice to actually finish what I tried to collect. And we'll space them out. They're going to be eye candy. They should be symmetrical to please the eye as well. Kind of symmetrical. Bunch in, bunch in. Not bad. So there you have it. Matchbox's final attempt that we know of. They might try again. Matchbox's final attempt at the SuperFast series. Nice nod to the years gone by. I think the first SuperFast was sort of early 70s maybe. Yeah, really nice effort, and I hope they bring them back. But for now, that is the last SuperFast series. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.